Nobody is going to tell you that you are doing well financially. Not your friends, not your family, not social media. Because social media only shows you people who look wealthy. People with new cars and vacation photos and restaurant receipts posted like trophies. And when you compare your actual bank account to someone else's highlight reel, you will always feel behind. Always. But here is what nobody talks about. Most of the people who look financially ahead are not. And most of the people who actually are financially ahead do not look like it at all. So today, I am going to give you 3 signs that you are genuinely ahead of most people financially. Not ahead of the people who look rich, ahead of the people who actually are. And if even one of these applies to you right now, you are doing better than you probably think. Please hit the subscribe button for all coming videos. Sign number 1. A bill arrives and you do not panic. This sounds so simple that most people skip right past it. But stop and actually think about what this means. The average person lives in a state of low-level financial anxiety that never fully goes away. It sits in the background of every decision they make. It shows up when the phone rings from an unknown number. It shows up when they open their email. It shows up at the end of the month when they do a quick rough calculation in their head and hope the numbers work out. A surprise bill, a car repair, a medical bill, an appliance breaking, anything unexpected arriving with a dollar amount attached to it creates genuine fear, not mild inconvenience. Fear. Studies consistently show that over 60% of people in developed countries could not cover a $1,000 emergency expense without borrowing money or going into debt. Over 60%. That means the majority of people are one unexpected bill away from a financial crisis. 1. If you receive an unexpected expense and your reaction is not panic, if you look at the number and think, okay, I can handle this, if you transfer the money without losing sleep over it, you are not normal. You are ahead. Because what that calm reaction actually represents is not just money in an account. It is months of deliberate decisions. It is resisting the lifestyle upgrades, the impulse purchases, the pressures to spend money you had not planned to spend. It is building a buffer that most people never build, because it requires saying no to things you want right now in exchange for security you cannot see or touch. The absence of financial panic is not boring. It is one of the rarest and most valuable things a person can build. Sign number 2. You think in years, not months. Most people manage money on a monthly cycle. Income arrives. Bills leave. Whatever is left gets spent on things that feel good right now. Repeat next month. This is not a character flaw. It is the natural human response to how money actually arrives in most people's lives. Monthly income creates monthly thinking. And monthly thinking makes it nearly impossible to build real wealth, because real wealth is built in years and decades, not in 30-day windows. The shift from monthly thinking to multi-year thinking is one of the most significant financial transitions a person can make. And most people never make it. If you have an investment account that you contribute to regularly and you do not check every week wondering why it has not made you rich yet, you are thinking in years. If you have made a financial decision that will not pay off for 5 years, but you understand exactly why you made it, you are thinking in years. If you could calculate roughly what your net worth will be in a decade based on your current habits, you are thinking in years. This is rarer than it sounds. Most people cannot tell you what their net worth will look like in 10 years. Because they have never thought about it. They have thought about next month. They have thought about the vacation they are saving for. But 10 years? 20 years? The compounding that is either happening for them or to them right now. The people who are genuinely ahead financially have made peace with delayed results. They started something knowing they would not see the full payoff for years. And they kept going anyway. That patience is not a personality trait you are born with. It is a choice. And if you are making it, you are ahead of most people who are still optimizing for how things feel this month. Sign number 3. You know your number, not your salary, not your account balance this morning. Your number. Your number is the specific amount of money at which you would have enough invested, generating enough returns to cover your actual cost of living indefinitely without working. Some people call this financial independence. Some people call it their freedom number. The name does not matter. The number does. Most people have no idea what their number is. Not even a rough estimate. They know they want to be comfortable someday. They know they do not want to work forever. But they have never sat down and done the actual math. Your monthly expenses multiplied by 12 is your annual cost of living. Multiply that by 25 and you have a rough version of your number. The point where a 4% withdrawal rate from your investments covers your entire life indefinitely according to decades of historical market data. If you know this number, if you have actually calculated it, if you have a plan that points in the direction of that number, even if you are still years away from reaching it, you are in a very small minority. Because most people are not working toward a number. They are working toward a feeling of having enough, a feeling of being okay. And feelings do not have arrival dates. Numbers do. The moment you define your number, everything changes. Your investment contributions stop being abstract good behavior and start being measurable distance toward a specific destination. Every dollar you invest is not just a dollar saved. It is a dollar reducing the gap between where you are and where you are going. Here is the thing about all 3 of these signs. None of them require a high income. None of them require a perfect financial history. None of them show up on social media or in the cars people drive or in the restaurants people post about. They are invisible, quiet, completely unimpressive from the outside. And that is exactly why most people miss them when they are measuring themselves against everyone else. You are not behind because you do not look rich. You may be ahead precisely because you do not look rich. The scoreboard that actually matters is not visible to anyone but you.